or should I say my Beasty males, this video is specifically for you because I get a lot of questions about the difference between what a female should do and what a male should do. Now males, you should not do what the females are doing because you burn more calories on a daily basis and you have more muscle mass, so you need more calories and you need more protein, okay? So the biggest thing I will hear a male say is, oh, I've had 2 shakes a day and I'm starving, or I don't feel good, I have low energy, and I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? You should not have just 2 shakes a day. That is not enough calories for you. So no wonder you're gonna be starving at night and binge eating and hangry and low energy and everything like that. The only people that I put maybe on 2 shakes per day and like a dinner at night are on that 1200 and lower calorie in and aren't necessarily working out, or maybe they're bedridden, okay? So generally most of my clients or the people that I help out are doing intense exercise, weightlifting, and CrossFit. If you're doing any of those, you need to eat more and you need more protein, period, okay? So just like the females though, you will have ionics every single day, no matter if it is a shake food day or a cleanse day. I like to have it every morning. You basically have 1 scoop in ice water, or you can have it as a tea, or you can add it to your shake. If you don't like it, I don't really care. You gotta find out a way to like it and suck it down. It is very, very important. It has all of your B complex vitamins, which is what your liver needs to do its job, okay? Basically where your liver cleanses, or how it cleanses, is by getting B complex vitamins, and the general population and public do not get enough B complex vitamins. Where do you get B complex vitamins? Protein, okay? So it is high, and a lot of people will say, oh my God, it's really high in the numbers. Well, the recommended amounts are not enough because our bodies are overwhelmed with toxins, okay? So the recommended amounts are not taking into account really how society is today and the toxins that we're exposed to. So we need more B complex vitamins to deal with those toxins, and that's what we're doing. We're giving our liver what it needs to do its job. So it's gonna help with the cleansing process, it's gonna help give you more energy, it's gonna help your body with stress, so on and so forth. Okay, now we're looking at breakfast, AM snack, lunch, PM snack, dinner. Look at it as about 5 to 6 meal snacks per day. So I like saying it's meal 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and possibly 6. Your shakes can be put in whenever works best for you. You do not have to have it as a breakfast and a lunch. You can put it in between that breakfast and lunch. You can have it as dinner. That's what the one freedom I will give is put in the shakes when work best for you. Now males, the biggest complaint I will hear of any male doing the lean is that they're starving and they feel low energy. And the reason why is the lean is too low in calorie and amount of protein for you. You need more, okay? The only reason I'm okay with the lean is if you're having a big, healthy breakfast with protein and carbohydrates and healthy fats. You have the isolean shake for your snack. You have a big lunch with meat and vegetables, isolean as your PM snack, and then a big, healthy dinner of meat and vegetables. That's the only way I'm okay with a male having the lean, okay? Or they may end up with 3 leans in a day. The lean is 240 calories, 24 grams of protein, 24 grams of carbohydrates, and 6 grams of fat, okay? Now, that is what the females are having, right? So males, what you need to do is get the IsoPro. Okay, there's a couple other options with that, but I'm always gonna recommend the IsoPro. That 2nd and 3rd month, the males always end up going to the IsoPro because they find out that they are low energy and, feeling like they're really hungry with the lean. So that's the reason why is we need to up the caloric value and we need to up the protein. So you can easily do that with the Pro. Now the Pro only comes in packets of chocolate and vanilla. It is 280 calories versus the 240 of the lean. It is 36 grams of protein, yay, that's what you need, versus the 24. It is 21 grams of carbohydrates, it's a little bit lower than the 24 grams of carbs in the lean. It is 6 grams of fat, Okay, so even this, as like just this for breakfast or lunch, I find a male even needs more calories than this, and I honestly like a little bit more carbohydrate to follow with the zone numbers, okay? So what you want to do is probably have like half to a full banana with this, or like half to a full cup of fruit with this shake. So you can blend it or just eat it on the side with the shake if you're just having the shake with water. And you can put that in especially for your breakfast or lunch. If you're using these as your snacks and you're having a bigger breakfast and lunch, then that's fine. Then just have the shake and that should be fine. But if it's your meal, I like going bigger for the meals, especially for my males, okay? Or even the active female. Now the other option is if you have the lean and you don't want to spend the extra $10 per box for the pro, is do 3 scoops of the lean. So that basically 1 scoop is half a serving, 2 scoops is the full serving of the 240 calories, the 24 gram of protein, and so on and so forth. 1 extra scoop is going to add an extra 120 calories, so that'll put you at 360 calories, which is, for me, I feel like that's good for meals. Sometimes I do that for myself if I feel like I need to eat a little bit more to last me longer. Then it is going to add another 12 grams of protein. Okay, so that would put you, boom, right at the 36, and it'll up that carbohydrate and fat a little bit and actually give you a little bit more of an even amount, and I'll up that carbohydrate a little bit higher with doing an extra scoop of the lean, okay? So that would be an option, especially for the meals, is do 3 scoops, okay? The only thing is if you have the packets, you'd have to do 1 packet and a half, okay? So the canister is just gonna make it a little bit easier to up your numbers. The other option is the IsoPro. So what can get a little confusing is you have Isolean, and then you have Isolean Pro. These are your meal replacements, okay? The IsoPro only comes in packets. The Isolean comes in packets and canisters. You have chocolate, vanilla, strawberry, and some other flavors. Now the IsoPro is just protein. It doesn't have lean in the name, so it is only protein. It has 90 calories, 18 grams of protein, 2 grams of carbohydrate, and 1.5 grams of fat. Now, the protein, you do not only want to just have protein, you need to have carbohydrates, okay? You need carbohydrates for energy and for your brain. Your brain lives off carbs. And then you need carbohydrates to help your body absorb protein, so it is really important. So don't cut carbohydrates completely. So what you could do is if you have the lean, especially like with the canister or even the packets, is add a scoop of the protein to that, and that'll up the calories, 90 more calories. So it'll make it go from 240 to 330, and then it'll up the protein 18 grams. Now again, you're upping the protein 24 plus the 18 grams of carbohydrate, okay? But the only problem is you're still keeping the lean at 24 grams of carbs if you add this. So that's where if you have the lean, I'd want you to add the protein, and in addition have that half a cup to a cup fruit, or half a piece of fruit or a full piece of fruit with it to get the carbohydrate number up, okay? But that's basically what you're looking at if it is your meal, if it's your breakfast or your lunch or your dinner. I just like it seems a little bit easier just because of habit to have those meals a little higher, and then the snacks can be smaller in between. Okay, so then you gotta put it in when it works best for you. Like I was saying, you could have shake, lunch, snack, dinner. You could have, you know, a breakfast of like eggs and fruit and then good fats, and then have a shake, a big lunch, shake, dinner. Sometimes I'm my Beasty pancake in the morning, a shake again, and then maybe a late lunch, shake, dinner, or vice versa. I'm a big pancake, shake, lunch, 2 shakes, and then dinner, just depending on my schedule. If I'm up from 5 a.m. to 9 p.m., I sometimes have to have 3 shakes within there because I don't have time to meal prep and bring all that stuff with me. I don't have time to go have a break and eat it. I need something that I can quickly add water to that I can drink, especially if I'm with clients. So that just was what works best for me, and I'm generally kind of all over the place. Okay? So that's what you're gonna do. Do what works best for you, okay? But eat more of the right things, okay? Outside of the shakes, for breakfast, I like, especially anyone, male or female, to stick with eggs and good protein sources in the morning with fruits and vegetables, kind of mixed up however you like. You can do the pancake or just have eggs cooked however, with fruit or something on the side, and then use good olive oil, coconut oil to cook the eggs, or a little bit of avocado or something like that for good fat. All right, for your meals, your lunch or dinner or your snacks, try to stick more to meat and vegetables, and same thing if you have meat, using good fats to cook the meat. If you can kind of stick to that with your shakes in between, that'll really set you forth on good goals. Okay, so then I have a couple things at the end that replenish. You can really have as many of those as you want in a day, but I only recommend about one because it's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. They come in the canisters, and they also come in the little mini packets. Okay, so the canister, is a little bit easier, at home or whatever. You can throw it in your bag, and you could do, a scoop or so. And then basically 2 scoops is the same serving as a full packet. So a full packet, even for me, in about 16 ounces of water, I like half. And I'll do like half in the morning with my water and then half later in the day. They come in orange, grape, and lime. They're a healthier version of a Gatorade, okay? So they have electrolytes in them, and it'll help keep you hydrated and things like that. What I find with these, especially, I'll have it at night. I find it helps me from not craving sugar. I'm really bad about drinking water, so I'll put this in my water. It helps me drink more water. And then at night, it helps me from either craving salt or sugar, because it just kind of instantly gives me that taste gratification. And then it makes me drink more water at that time, because normally, if you're dehydrated, especially at the end of the night, you'll crave sugar or salt, because your body is making you crave those things so that it can try to pull water from the food, so that if you're feeling dehydrated. So then along with that, I have the Cleanse for Life at the end. Now, males, you need to do your cleanse days. They're very important. You need to watch the cleanse video to understand why. I understand it's not fun not eating for a day or two. I love to eat. I totally get it. I'll be honest, the cleanse days are tough for me also, but they are crucial. If you want the results, you need to do the cleanses so that you can see the full result. If you're just doing the shakes and the meal portion, you will see results with it, but not to the full capacity. If you want to decrease inflammation, get your stomach to go away, feel better, more energy, so on and so forth, you need to commit to those cleanses, because they are a huge portion. Okay, so watch the cleanse video to explain why. All right, but what I do now is I have 1 to 2 ounces of the Cleanse for Life at night. Okay, now keep in mind, I've been doing this program for 9 months now. So for me, the cleanses I find I don't have to do as often. I do try to do a 2-day every 2 weeks. But I find that Cleanse for Life nightly makes me feel way better the next morning. I notice a big difference in my stomach and not feeling bloated. And then also too, it keeps me from, again, just snacking at night, because I don't want to get too full before I have that Cleanse for Life. So it gives me kind of an instant little treat-ish at night, and I'll have it with like sparkling water, and I find it's refreshing. Okay, so that is an option, but I would not do it instead of your cleanse days. I would do it in addition. If you are really struggling and you just will not do those cleanse days, that is your option, is to drink that Cleanse for Life every night. Okay, look at it when you sleep. You're fasting, hopefully for 8 hours, right? That's why it's recommended to sleep longer, so that your body can fast and cleanse longer, because that is your body's main opportunity to cleanse itself, get rid of toxins, and not be worried about digesting food. Okay, so that Cleanse for Life is going to help that nightly process of your body's natural cleanse. All right, so that's why I find it definitely does help at night. It makes me feel better the next day, and I've noticed just a better, like I say, long-term effect of having that Cleanse for Life every night. Okay, so again, if you are struggling with what to eat and you're starving or you have low energy, whatever, contact me so I can help you, because every person is different, and do realize I'm recommending this for the general, but everyone is so different, and so we really have to tweak your numbers and what you're doing based off of you. Okay, so if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck, and keep being beastie. Okay, bye.